Well, here we are back at the Steve Champagne Radio Show. We're glad you decided to join us for this particular record and review of Nightwish, Endless Forms, Most Beautiful. How we doing out there? God bless all of you, and welcome to this reaction of this album. And I got to tell you, I turned the lights down low. Okay, I cranked the music up. This is Floor's first record. I love Floor. I think she's amazing. Great stage presence. If you've been following my journey, you know that I started off with Floor and some, Ghost Love score in some of these videos. Then I had to stop. I went back and started at the very beginning with Lady T. And the reason I call her Lady T is because I have a problem saying Tarja correctly. I've been barbecued by many Nightwish fans over that, but that's why I say Lady T, because I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to upset anybody. But I got a feeling I'm going to upset a lot of people today who's watched this record. Okay, Kai's first record. I'm a Juka fan, and I'm going to tell you, I was disappointed in this record. I was disappointed in it. And I can tell you why, but I got to give you my top 5 songs on the record, right? I mean, that's what I do. Give you the top 5 songs on the record, what I think is the best. I'm sure you'll disagree with me, and I'm sure a lot of people will put in the comment section down there, if you have the courage of your convictions, if you're passionate, if you're ready to comment and have a discussion with me, because I read every single comment, and I will comment back on your comment if I think that we can do that, or, that is justifiable, especially if you barbecue me. I don't know, sometimes I don't respond to the hater comments, but let's get to the record, okay? I miss Juka. I missed Juka on this record. I missed him. I just didn't think the drums sounded the same. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Of course, you're entitled to yours. And Floor is just a fantastic singer and vocalist. I mean, I wish she was on the other records personally, because she's just that damn good. But the record overall, I have to say, I didn't think stood up to the previous records that I've heard. I mean, if you're being honest, can this stand up to any song on here? Stand up to Nemo or the Wishmaster? Or Wish I Had an Angel, or Bye Bye Beautiful, or The Kinslayer, or End of All Hope, or no, it can't. None of these songs can stand up to those songs, in my opinion. But nevertheless, I'm going to give you my top 5 songs, starting with number 5. Weak Fantasy is my number 5 song on the record. Kind of like that one. It was good. None of these songs sucked or anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the album was terrible. It sucked. It's just, I don't think it was as good as the other records. That's just my opinion. Number 5, I got Weak Fantasy. Number 4 is, what was it? I got it wrote down here. Yes, Yours Is an Empty Hope. A lot of people might not like that song. I thought it was pretty good. At least for this record, I did. That's my number 4 song. Number 3 is My Walden, which I'd heard on a previous reaction that I did. Maybe that's why I liked it. I don't know. I seem familiar with it. I like the live version better, to be honest, of My Walden than the studio version. But and I've heard that Nightwish is really a live band, not a studio band. It's a band you should see live. And I get that because they do have a lot of lights and cool stuff going on their show. So My Walden is number 3. My number 2 is Alpenglow, which I thought was kind of the same as My Walden, but I liked it a little more. I don't know why. Maybe I just, who knows? But I liked it about that much more than My Walden. Not that much more, And then, of course, Elan, number 1 song for me out the record. I'm sure it's number 1 for a lot of you. But I would love to hear what your top 5 songs of the record are and why I'm wrong, and this is a better album than I think it is, or why I'm right. And why, it's maybe, not as good as the other records. Can these songs stand up to the other songs I previously mentioned? I mean, really, can they? Can they? Is Juka being missed here? Is it just me? Am I the only one thinking this? I'm not saying the band is terrible. I love the band. I'm not saying the record is the worst album I've ever heard. No. Let's make myself absolutely clear here. It's just not as good as the other records. That's all. It doesn't mean it sucks. It doesn't mean it's terrible. It doesn't mean it's horrible. It just isn't as good a record as the other ones, in my opinion. What's your opinion? I would love to hear it. Hit that comment button down there. Type in whatever you got to do. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Join the I Love Music Army. We talk about all kinds of music, and maybe you can educate me and tell and teach me something I don't know. Maybe change my opinion. I would love that. In the meantime, God bless all of you for watching. We have some more Nightwish videos coming up. We want you to be a part of it. We do. We do. In the meantime, the Steve Champagne Radio Show says, so long. Till next time, God bless all of you.